No, he's not. This apology doesn't just make him worth watching all of a sudden. It doesn't help in his case at all. And actually, he wasn't even worth watching 6 years ago after the whole Slazo situation. But before I go on this tangent, let me just explain who ImAllexx is. He's a commentary YouTuber of over 1 million subs. He just talks about whatever's big at the moment. And I also see that he does a little bit of his own original videos, it looks like. So that's different than ordinary commentary YouTubers. And so the main reason we're talking about ImAllexx today is because he finally responded to an allegation his girlfriend made on him 11 months ago, saying that she was verbally abused by him. And I checked on stream, domestic, like it's still considered domestic abuse. Verbal abuse is still considered domestic abuse. So it is a pretty big deal. And it took him 11 months to respond, and his apology or his response to it, I shouldn't even really call it an apology. His response to it, it wasn't even that good. The man literally starts off the video saying, guys, the girlfriend who I dated who alleged all that stuff, abused me. She hit me, verbally abused me. I was the one who got abused. And I find it so weird to start off the video like that when there's so much evidence showing your verbal abuse against her.
It's always weird. You always take the fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
You're acting like this is all just me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up. Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this, royally fucked this. What judging mental?
I just love that little hand movement he does, man. I just don't know what's wrong with this dude. And that's not the end of it either, my dudes. This isn't some isolated incident. There's multiple videos and multiple images from text messages to his girlfriend of him acting like this. So right here, you see these messages are obviously his emotional level of a fucking brick. Just say yes, you dumb whore. Talking to your girlfriend like this is crazy. Then you got some more. You definitely were giving me shitty attitude. Yeah, I won't unblock you though, because talking to you is like talking to a brick. Maybe don't be a dumb whore. And you just got more stuff like this. Just more and more stuff like this. Him telling her to kill herself in Minecraft. It's not good stuff. So obviously this alone, it would just insinuate that he's not worth watching, right? But he came out with his response, and here's the reason why his response doesn't really help at all. As I said before, his response is just him flipping the script, saying that, she's the one who abused me, which, you know, it might be the case, who knows? It's really between these two. I see them both as, you know, kind of toxic people, but that doesn't excuse what he did at all. There's so much evidence of his verbal abuse, so he can't just sweep this under the rug. He can try to talk in circles, but it's all out there. We all see it, and he failed to really, I guess he did kind of address it in his video, like right here.
Alice wrote, I've had threats of story manipulation from Alex, so I want to clear all of these up before he gets the chance to try and victimize himself and disregard everything he's ever done to me. But Alice has lied and manipulated these stories constantly in her document to portray a narrative.
You know, I didn't even catch that. She called out exactly what he's going to do, and that's what he did. He victimized himself. Like, he's barely even addressing the situation. But I just caught that. That's not what I'm talking about, though.
I'm not claiming that I am innocent in this relationship. I retaliated with vile language and threats that have been normalized, and this is disgusting and unacceptable. Alice wrote in her document...
Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, he did address it towards the end. He probably addressed it some other time too. I don't know, bro. I was watching this for a minute trying to find that part, but there you go. He said it in a little part that, yeah, he's not... He's to blame too in this relationship. I consider them both toxic, but that doesn't excuse him, right? And here's my thing when it comes to whether somebody's worth watching or not. I feel like, or not even that I feel like, it might look like I'm being really harsh on ImAllexx, right? On whether he's worth watching or not after this response. But legit, there's so many problems with this dude in this whole situation. Here's problem number one of this whole situation. ImAllexx is a commentator. And what do commentators do? They talk about disgusting people. They criticize disgusting people. So when you like turn out to be a disgusting person yourself off camera, it's like, what, how? You talk about these people and you profit off of it. The fact that you're also a person like this off camera is vile. It doesn't even feel like you're a real person anymore, you know? Like the person we see on the internet, The person who's acting morally superior, acting like that, you know, oh, this person's bad, this is a bad person, they're not real, because you're a bad person. You can't be a commentator and also be a bad person. That's not how that works. And also, there's a good bit of commentators who are like this, and I'll talk about them all in due time. But here's the second problem with this whole situation in ImAllexx, right? His, like 80% of his response is spent victimizing himself and talking about how she's bad, right? I don't think you need an hour and 40-minute long video trying to paint your ex in a bad light, okay? You can do it in a very short and simple way. You should have responded more to your verbal abuse against her. We can see that both you guys aren't the best of people, all right? I mean, I kind of had a hunch already about that. I don't think that was really any secret. There's no way there's gonna be some morally superior girl with a guy who's verbally abusing her. Now, there has to be something hidden in the cloth right there. Oh, I hit the mic, ignore that. But yeah, you know, spending that much time not even addressing it at all and just going off on her, that's not good at all. It's basically a 1 hour and 40-minute long hit piece on his ex. It is absurd. It's crazy how long that video is for it to just be that. And now here's the third problem with this, and the third reason why I say he's not worth watching after this whole fiasco and why his response does not save him. I don't know if you guys know the whole Slazo situation, but Slazo was a friend of ImAllexx. And the whole thing with Slazo was he was accused of rape. He was accused of, you know, touching his girlfriend when they were both minors, an area she should not have been touched in. But he actually came on top of that situation. And you know what ImAllexx did? Do you know what he did when he came out on top?
First of all, I already knew that some of the screenshots that were used in Chase Twit Longer were jokes. I was very much aware of that, but I never had an issue with that, and I want to make that clear. Stupid jokes are stupid jokes. I don't think that's the problem. My problem with Michael was him admitting to doing things that he knew Che may not have wanted to do and being incredibly forceful and almost demanding, which he admitted to doing in his video, which for me is still disgusting. I don't believe he's innocent. I don't think he's innocent at all. Che may not also be innocent and may have hid stuff and used jokes to try and maybe push a certain agenda. But at the same time, the stuff that Michael admitted to is stuff that makes me not want to be friends with somebody who is capable of doing those things, even the things he admitted to.
Based on this...
Yep, look at that. He threw Slazo. By the way, Michael is Slazo, and he just threw him under the bus. He said, you know what? You're a bad guy. We've been together for a while, but after this whole situation came to light, and I personally know you, I know you as a bad guy. So I'm throwing you under the bus, and she might have been bad as well. You both might have been bad. You're both not innocent. And you know, it's funny, because now he's in a situation where literally him and his ex-girlfriend are both not innocent. And from what we can see, you were clearly verbally abusing your girlfriend. You're not coming on top in this situation. You're not gonna be able to beat the allegations like Slazo did by showing receipts, because your receipts are already out there. So I just find it funny, right? I remember this whole situation going down. I was thinking to myself, damn, ImAllexx is such a scummy dude, bro. Like, he's throwing you under the bus. Even though you beat the allegations, you still get thrown under. So you know what? I think ImAllexx honestly deserves to get thrown under the bus too. I think that's what he deserves. If we listen to the ImAllexx right here, he clearly said that, you know, they're both not innocent, and this is basically the same situation. I mean, ImAllexx and his ex isn't innocent at all. So I think, you know, it's good just not to associate with those people anymore. I think they're hiding something. I think there's more under the rug. Isn't that what he just said just now? And the funny thing about the whole Slazo situation is that him and his girlfriend during that time were minors. And now this ImAllexx situation, ImAllexx and his girlfriend are grown. They're grown. They weren't minors like Slazo and his girlfriend. So it's like a whole different league, you know. This is the big boy leagues. And ImAllexx can't just sweep this under the rug. He can't. You're both not innocent. You're both pretty guilty, especially you, Alex, because, you know, all those receipts on the internet, all the evidence, we have everything we need. Everything we need to see how much you were abusing her. I don't really like to say abusing like that, because it feels, I don't want people to associate with physical, because I don't think anything really physical was happening. It was mostly all just verbal. So yeah, ImAllexx is just not worth watching. He's just, he was a commentator, so he should have known better. You know, his response didn't address his verbal abuse at all. It was just a hit piece. And then lastly, the whole Slazo situation, before Slazo even responded, he was quick to throw him under the bus, and then he still kept him under the bus even when he beat the allegations. So honestly, let's just keep him under the bus. I mean, his response was dog shit. It was horrible. He's not getting out of this one. Even like, you know, he's also making videos on another channel right now, right? What's the other channel called? All right, so here we are. The other channel is called ImAllexx Leaks, I think it's called. And he made a video like just right after his little apology right here. TikTok's worst mom, Astravino, is banned. And then he talked about someone in his community faking cancer, which I think it's pretty important. But he's just trying to go straight back to it, you know, straight back to the grind. And it's funny, 4 minutes ago, as I was making this video, he dropped another video.
Jojo Siwa is going on tour, and people are not very happy about this.
Oh yeah, he's trying to put in that work again. This man's really trying to get back into it. I gotta read the comments though. No. Is this a supporter right here? I know something people aren't very happy about too, yep. Not happy about that man, Alex. Bro, unsubbing. I'm so happy you're back. Aw, this man. What a forgiving little child. Are we still on this? But thanks for uploading. Oh my God. This man has genuine supporters, which I imagine he does. But if you have a brain, you shouldn't be watching this guy anymore. See, I shaved my facial hair on a whim, but it will grow back. ImAllexx's career will not grow back. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. He's not worth watching anymore. I mean, he really wasn't worth watching after the Slazo situation, but now more than ever, he's definitely not worth watching. Not at all. Don't go and support somebody like this. It's not worth it. There are better commentators out there to support and watch than ImAllexx now that this whole situation has been revealed. You know, him off the camera has been revealed. And I'll be talking about those guys soon. You know, I'll tell you the guys who are worth watching. Also, before I end this video, I'm gonna put two different links down in the description. One about the Slazo situation, if you want to understand it a bit better, and another one about well, it's about Alex's response again. It's not a video to his response. It's just Jamaris talking about it because I really like the way he talked about it. So yeah, I'll talk about some good commentators hopefully in the next video. I think I will before I talk about some of the seriously bad people again. But yeah, that's gonna be it. All right, so I finished making the video and everything's good to go, but I'm gonna start doing this where I just have a really raw take at the end of the stream after looking at the stream, you know, or not stream, after looking at the video and, you know, just seeing everything I said and getting ready to upload. This is just something I'm gonna start recording right before I upload. So this is just a raw take right now, right? After seeing the whole video I just made, I didn't explain the Slazo situation as best as I could. I don't really wanna go back and edit it because I'd rather you watch the video I'm gonna put in the link in the description below if you really wanna check it out, if you just wanna know about it a bit more. But yeah, honestly, we need less creators like this. Creators that, well, commentators like this, I should say. Commentators that criticize bad people but are bad people themselves. Because they legit are just profiting off, you know, something easy they can do. Like, oh yeah, Johnny Somali's a very bad guy. You look at him being a fool in Korea and then they're a fool themselves. I don't like that at all. Man, there's so many good commentators out there, man, but there's so many scummy ones too. Like, I watched a whole lot of commentators, right? I've been watching YouTube for a good while now. I just love watching content creators. And I would say, yeah, I gear more towards commentators because I just like being updated on everything that's happening on YouTube, everything that's happening in video games, everything that's happening in the world, because I just have an interest in everything, right? I'm not interested in just one particular thing. So I gear towards the people who talk about everything. And just having these bad commentators, man, who are just doing it for profit, but, you know, or specifically the ones who talk about bad people, try to profit off of, you know, the insanities of other people, but yet are bad themselves, they really got to just stop. That's why I don't think ImAllexx is really worth watching, period, at all. You can't be talking about these bad people, then be a bad person yourself. So, yeah, you know, I'm just going to start doing this from now where I just have a raw take at the end. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna add. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna add another another little link in the description below. It's gonna be just all the leaks. It's something that helped me, you know, just something that helped me to know all the little verbal abuse that his ex recorded on him. But do I really have anything else to say? I mean, again, I'm still under the belief that they're both not that good of people. I'll say another raw take right now. When somebody has like an 80-page document on you or a 50-page document, I think there's foul play afoot in some regard. Even if the document's completely true, to even build a document like that, I think there's some foul play, like a little bit of foul play involved. I've seen so many situations where people are just lying or they're playing something up. And I'm not saying that's what this situation is, well, she did leave out some of the stuff she did, right? But obviously, she's still exposed to bad stuff he did. Let me not go too deep into it. I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying here. All right, yeah, I'm done.